Alright, so we're building a chick brooder, trying to use materials we already have. What's the idea behind this contraption?
Well, this here is going to be a brooding house for about 150 chicks. Get them up big enough to put them out into mobile coops. And then it can double up as a small greenhouse. And so we have this whole camper shell, which make a good pen to keep the chicks in. But when I need to, I can slide it out. That's the reason for the big door. And use it as a greenhouse or whatever else I might decide to use it for. But mainly it's for brooding the chicks. And it's going to have hardware cloth around 3 foot around, and then it'll have wire over it, and then it'll have plastic and then tarp over the top of it, and it'll be a double door right here. You can just, with a latch at the bottom to keep one door shut all the time, and just go in out one side to clean it out and take care of the chicks, you know.
Right.
And gets it off the ground, keep all the predators out.
Yep.
I think it'll work, especially since I already had all this stuff laying around.
Yeah. And this
use of it.
Platform is the old platform I used to use for working on vehicles, because we don't have no concrete on our property. And this camper shell came off of a 98 Dodge Dakota from a guy that I used to work with. He wanted it off his truck, and so he brought it out here and dropped it off, and it sat for a few years, and it was either throw it in the dump or do something with it. And Dad had the idea and flipped it over, and so.
And this here's country boy carpentry.
Yep.
I got it figured out.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna keep going on this, and we'll keep keeping track of it, and we'll show you what it looks like as we keep going.
I'm glad you didn't finish. It's country boy carpentry. If you get it wrong, you know, it's measure once, cut twice. You can measure on the next one. All right, that be right there. Now this piece is gonna have to come this way. Yeah, you dummy. Yep. That's why I don't have a job as a framer. People. I do it right here, and I get it right this time.
Hopefully.
Okay.
This is what happens when you cut wrong.
Wastefulness. It's wasted. It get burnt in the fire pit. There's no other use for it. All right, the angle's going to be correct this time. And I need to be right there. Now, what the hell did I do wrong?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to measure again and cut again. We're going to get it. I'll whittle this board down till there's nothing left.
It'll still be better than what I'll do.
It should be sitting right there. And this has got to go right there. Okay, now I got my mark now. I've got to get it right this time. Got to get it right. Otherwise, I'm going to be cutting another board. Be all matter. This time it's going to be right. Let's see if I'm right. There. Hot diggity.
Kind of short. No, I guess it ain't.
It ain't either, because that's where it needs to be. I just got this piece wired away right now, and I can move it out of the way. Get the screw gun and start whammy jamming.
So we discovered that Dad's first cut was actually not incorrect.
It was the right.
It was the right one, but got her thinking backwards because we're coming up on the outside right here, but he had cut it. This is the one that he cut first, and it was right, but we just needed to shorten this one up. And we first tried to put the second cut on there and was like, wait a minute, this doesn't match the other side. Got the doors in.
Yep, most of it all done.
Right.
Clean goes. Chicken wire.
It is a beautiful day today. Nice temps. Let's see if I can see the thermometer from here. About 82 degrees. It was 59 this morning, so fall is coming. Of course, this is Texas, and we can have a random 100-degree day at any time. But yeah, we're still working on this Brooder pen, and I think we're fixing to put a covering on it. I think Dad wants to put greenhouse plastic on it first, and then we're going to use old truck tarps, like load tarps that we have, and cut one to fit this thing with ventable windows, things like that. So we'll see how that goes. I got part of the tarp over it. Doors, we still got to put stoppers in for the doors and door latch, and we'll put a piece on the back. We're going to cut a vent window out in the back as well. We've got to drill some holes in the bottom of that for fluid drainage, but it's coming along, and this is almost all materials we already had on hand. Flap window cut in. Got board screwed in across the bottom. It's all finished, pretty much. Well, this Brooder pen that we built here, we built with, 95% materials we already had on hand, recycled material. Some of the stuff should have been destined for trash. We did have to buy some screws and one roll of chicken wire. We needed a 50-foot roll to go over the top, and all our scrap that we had. We didn't quite have enough to make a good solid run over the top, so But you know, you don't have to go buy all brand new stuff. You know, you can use stuff already on hand, like reduce, reuse, renew, and most everybody has stuff on hand that they're just going to throw away anyways. So use it and save yourself some money. I think total out-of-pocket cost on this for this build was $60. That was the chicken wire, staples, and some screws because we'd run out of screws. But anyways, guys, hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. May Jehovah bless you and keep you. May make his face shine upon you, give you peace. Shalom.